What my service learning placement involved was going to PE and art with two students who were pretty severely handicapped. It was a very fun and exciting time to be with these students, and they were always so excited and happy to get out of the classroom for some fun activities. The most challenging part for me was learning how to best serve these students. They had a lot of individual needs, and knowing what they responded well to was difficult to figure out at first, which took a lot of time and patience, and especially questions to their teacher. I was constantly relating this service learning placement back to our class. I was thinking of ways to best serve the children if they were in their least restrictive environment, or how their teacher could collect data, or even if they were using research-based methods. The lessons I learned in my service learning were very similar, just different to our class. Because these students were pretty severely disabled, things looked different in their classroom than we've discussed in class. A new lesson I learned was that although these children were disabled, they could still get things done, maybe just in a different or longer way. However, I think the most important lesson I learned from this experience was that they are still kids who want to have fun, they want to play and smile, and are definitely not disabled from doing that. I don't think I learned any new skills, but the skills that I have, I saw them in action, and I learned how to tailor them to the people or children I am helping. I was surprised by, even though these students we worked with were nonverbal, they had an amazing receptive language and could follow directions very well when they wanted to. They are still kids, and sometimes kids don't want to follow directions. This was also something they were not disabled in. This service learning placement was much more rewarding than I could have ever imagined. I've learned and seen so much, as well as gotten some amazing experiences and exposures under my belt. The only thing I disliked about this was sometimes I was working with different volunteers with different skill levels, and sometimes I thought maybe they weren't serving the children in the best way possible, or even just how the teacher had asked them to. I feel like some better on-site training could have been beneficial to all of us. However, I would have hated to ask any more of the amazing special education teacher we worked with. I believe my skill set, abilities, and understanding of this population, as well as the special education in general, had all been increased and improved significantly. Now, the knowledge I have gained will follow me throughout my future career as an occupational therapist. I will have a better understanding of how to work with and better meet the needs of this population. I will definitely find the right balance of patience and encouragement. I found this to be very important when helping the students complete a task. I will also be much more observant. Because these students' successes may be small or hard to miss, I need to be very attentive to what they are doing and how they are doing it in my future. I thought this was a very successful learning experience. I believe this relationship with the students and teacher that I formed can be held accountable for the success of this experience. I think there could have been an improvement on the amount of training I received, or how to interact with or handle the students. I would like to see more students like this and on a wider spectrum of abilities. I think the more exposure I get to this population, the better I can serve them. The students challenge me to not look at them as patients or cases like we learn about in some of my other classes, but as bright, beautiful, and amazing children like they truly are. I have learned I am right where I need to be. I am in the right area of study, the right career path, and the right service population, and that I'm very excited about my future.